Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader, and this is Tommy's Tarot Time. So this reading is for Sun Pisces, Pisces Rising, and it will be a reading starting from right now, today. What is today? July 29? And through August. Okay. So the first card, I will pull one card from the Energy Oracle deck, which I just got, and these cards are beautiful. Okay, what do we have for Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? Magician in the Mirror. Second time I've pulled this out. Second, and you're the last sign, so. And honestly, Pisces, you are a magician. Truly, you are. So what's going on between now and all of August is a lot of integrating and transmuting. The culmination of your personal and spiritual power, the flame of passion and action, and the vortex of water and light, which is reflection. So integrating all of that. You are the magician, and within your grasp is the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. The mirror stands behind the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. You are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at your hands. You are the alchemist of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life, and direct your destiny in the midst of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Pisces. So in the last 2 years, you have had a few close friends that have been in your life, and that friendship or a relationship that you have is very close to you. And you have relied on these relationships. It has gotten you through COVID, and COVID was very dark for you. And so you are coming out of all that darkness. A lot more so this year. So you're coming out of it, and coming out of it, I don't know how broken you are coming out of it, but you are trying to heal and recover and put yourself back together. I mean, in a spiritual, emotional, mental sense. I mean, it could also be physical. And that's why the magician is here. Because maybe next month you'll be able to realize that you have a lot more power than you think. Okay. This is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So Saturn and Scorpio for inheritance, and Sun and Taurus for acquisition. So yes, that makes sense. You have 2 8s here. The magician is an 8 number, 53. 5 plus 3 is 8. This is an 8, and this is a 2. Which 2 times 4 is 8. Yeah, so let me look up these cards. The 8 number tells me that you have been away from people because of COVID, but not just that, but you are, you've been secluded, wondering what you're doing with your life right now. So been staying away from a lot of people trying to figure out your life and where you're headed. So the Saturn in Scorpio here, managing other people's properties, managing money, situations involving long and patient work. Something is going to be handed to you. Promise of an inheritance of some sort in August. And there's going to be a lot of responsibility with that. This also says that you want to avoid any kind of arguments that could lead to any kind of litigation. So, yeah, don't argue with anyone unnecessarily. Or don't threaten anyone unnecessarily because of legal consequences. That's a maze. You don't want to get stuck in a maze. Sun and Taurus with acquisition, the number 2. If this is actually an inheritance or money getting passed down to you, possibly, it could be from your person passing money down to you. This card says it involves pleasure, artistic encouragement, expensive indulgences, resistance to change, dispute over possessions, a win, a gift, or surprise receipt of money. This is about material gain and the desire for material gain. And at this point, I guess after coming out of COVID, you're wanting to, Pisces, have a good time in some form, you know, because you've been holed up for a while. So if you don't have the money to go and have a good time, just wait until you do. I would be very careful with expenditures at this time. Don't buy anything in August. Just don't. Be very careful with your money in August. And yeah, for some of you Pisces, I would just, you know, stay low at work and not start any conflict at work if you're disgruntled. Just keep August peaceful and quiet. Pull a Kipper card. The living room. That's family. Family matters are coming in. You're having to take care of family. There's a lot of family matters in here. If it's whether it's family or your spouse or your partner, you're taking care of people. And they are a priority in your life right now. It's not work. It's not making money. It's about your family or your spouse or those close to you, with the living room card here. So let's go ahead and pull a card on the Magician and the Mirror. Actually, I'm going to pull 3 cards. So Pisces, what is going on with the Magician and the Mirror? The 7 of Cups. Oh, the 7 of Pentacles. So you have 2 sevens. And the 5 of Wands right side up. I feel like August is a little testy because there's some distractions for you with family, with with things regarding family or people coming back into your life that you have unresolved issues with. But I think you are ready to deal with it, with the Magician here. These 2 sevens are upside down. Whatever the situation is, you've been working through, you know you're coming to a point where there's something you have to deal with, and it's coming to you in August. With the 7 of coins upside down, I'm hoping that you have been in some type of reflection long enough to know how to deal with this in August. With the 7 of Cups upside down, you're not confused any longer. You know, it's clear how you have to deal with something. It's hard. It's hard. You're going to have some disagreements with someone. But you're going to deal with it, and you're going to be okay, because you're the Magician. And the Magician August, you're not going to lose your cool. You know, despite how hard this might be to resolve this thing that you have to deal with in August, I feel like it has to do with family. You're going to keep your cool, Pisces, and because you can keep your cool, you will come out as the Magician. Okay? So let's look at the inheritance card. What is that about? I do feel like there's money coming in there. Or at least a hint of it in August. So let's see what that means. Money from somewhere. I don't know. If someone passes, or if you know someone is sick and passing, there's going to be some money to deal with there. And if that's family, it's not going to be easy. If there's going to be other people that feel, you know, they should be part of the inheritance and all that. I mean, it's not easy. It's going to be very difficult. All 3 of these cards are upside down. Okay, this is the same card, but in this case, regarding money, you are not fighting. You're fighting on something, and then you're not fighting on something else. And also, you are not taking your time on clearing... I want to say shit. You're not going to take your time on clearing stuff up. You're taking care of it, and you're putting your emotions aside. You Pisces, you're totally cutthroat in whatever you need to do to take care of family matters regarding wills, inheritances, money. If your mom is sick and she's ready to go, you are totally cutthroat about making sure everything is cleaned up. You have to put your emotions aside. You really do, because it's breaking your heart. And you have to move quickly, and you're doing that. You're not fighting with anyone. You don't have time for that. You're not going to. You are the Magician. Whatever needs to get done is going to get done. Okay. Yeah. Family. You're going to make sure what needs to get done is done. You're the only one doing it, and doing it correctly. Okay, Pisces. Let me look at the acquisition card. It's a very hard time. It's difficult. It's sad. And you cannot slow down to cry and complain and moan, because things are moving too quickly, and you're the only one that knows what's going on, Pisces. So August is going to be a tough month, because some things are going to be, I don't know. Yeah, August is kind of tough. So let's see what's going on with acquisition. I mean, tough in terms of family. If there's some family stuff going on, right, so it all pays off, see? You do have to hang in there. Whatever you need to resolve, you're going to resolve it. And it's, no one's going to know you did it. You're not looking for any recognition or praise. You're not. You're going to take care of it because you have the Ten of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Everything you've worked really hard for, you put your mind onto it, and yes, Pisces, everything you've worked really hard for, it's going to be okay. And the Hangman is you have sacrificed a lot to make sure that everything goes right. And you're the hardworking one doing all of this, and it's going to be fine. It's going to turn out okay. Because you have the Ten of Cups and the Magician card here, and you will do whatever it takes. You will put your emotions aside and your own you're giving selflessly here to make sure that whatever is happening, you're going to make sure in the end, you know, like if this is an inheritance and your parent is very sick, you're going to make sure everything is in tip-top shape when they pass away. Or whatever is going on with family, Pisces, you're on top of it. You are the one everyone turns to. You're the one that knows what's going on. And you are staying very, very, very strong. And I feel that this is for some of you, Pisces, because we've got some very strong planets in Aries and Taurus right now. So if you are a Pisces with any Aries, Taurus in your chart, you are strong. You are rooted. You are hanging in there and making sure everything and everyone is taken care of. And once that's done, then you can rest. But you're not going to be resting until the end of August because there's too much to do. And you're going to make sure it gets done and it gets done right. Yeah, you're not fighting. You are doing what needs to get done. And you're moving very quickly. You're very smart about it. Very smart. And it doesn't matter, like, how much money you need to put into it to fix it. Money is not an issue here. You've already made up your mind. You know how to fix this. You know how to take care of family. You're the one that they look to. Okay, Pisces, that's your reading. If you like it, hit the like button. And I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye-bye, Pisces.